So, okay. Well, we conquered fear and hunger. I know we got all like the standard endings. Let's check out its special mode. You know, it's a little like Easter egg mode that the game hinted towards. Or not really hinted, it just tells you that it's available after you get one of the endings, you know? I mean, I guess, you know, we'll just stick with Darce, I guess. I don't know if it matters. Which class do you pick? Can you spell a name again like that? Darce? Oh, but you don't spell a name. I forgot. The way to activate the mode actually is not to spell their name. It's actually to write, I believe, school kid or something. Is it school kid or school boy? Is it all in like one? Actually, is there a space in between? I'm not sure. Oh, let's try. I'm assuming that's the way you're supposed to do it. Oh, here you go. Dungeon Knights mode. So a special game mode combines mental, physical, and social challenges all into one. Might be too much for beginners to handle. You know, this is the true fear and hunger. You know, who cares about the actual like other modes? You know, terror and starvation, hard mode. Who cares about those? The true difficulty lies in Dungeon Knights, obviously. Let's try it out. It is strongly recommended you play the normal mode before attempting Dungeon Knights mode. I already did that. It's very difficult. You know, the true trauma is from high school, I guess. I don't know. Let's try it out. I'm assuming, yeah, it's just a dumb, like, Easter egg thing the developer added. Which is, like, quite a contrast to the rest of the game. I mean, let's start a new game. Actually, yeah, did the character that you pick at the beginning matter? I'm not sure. Okay. A dark and moist high school that looms deep in the shadows. One would think this is no place for youth to grow up in, but what would simply be wrong in that hasty assessment? Dungeon Academy of Fear and Hunger. A very special high school only for the most special students across the known world. I don't know how I got to attend this school among the hundreds of thousands of other applicants. Maybe it was by miraculous fate, a coin toss by the gods that chose my fate. Coin toss, eh? I mean, that's the thing you do a lot in the actual game. Whatever is the case, I feel honored and full of pride in knowing that one day I will rank among the very few who graduated from this place and endured the fear and hunger this dungeon high is known for. Wow. Epic. In any case, before we go any further, let me introduce myself. Okay. So, I don't know. I'm assuming the character that we pick at the beginning is the character who play us, which would make sense. But I guess we're playing as Darce. I'm Darce Catalyst from the Kingdom of Radon. It's an honor to meet you. Catalyst. Actually, never saw our last name. The thing is, I'm really in a world of trouble. The Academy is going to have its annual Harvest Festival soon. And with the festival, there's also going to be a prom. It's the pinnacle of each academic year, and not attending this event would deem one socially awkward for the rest of his or her academic career here. The school has a very strict policy of either adapting to its bizarre ways or getting swallowed up whole by its intense presence. So failing to attend prom is not an option. The problem is, one needs a partner for the prom. You cannot get in alone. And in order to get a partner, you actually have to get other people to like you. Yes. It's very difficult. It's a really modern version of the chivalrous battles of the knights of olden times had with dragons and other ancient deities. The ultimate social challenge, where the stakes are the highest. It's life or death. But I cannot let this menacing threat scare me. I need to step up and look into the empty eye sockets of death itself. I have 5 days to get a date for the prom. Wish me luck. Day 1. Scary. I like how Chromallers here. Here's Nazar, by the way. I've never actually, in my playthrough, I don't think I recruited him. But, you know, kind of spoilers, I've never actually seen him, but he's like a floating head guy. He's a recruitable party member. I mean, just to summarize, he's a bit of an asshole, but, like, he's really strong. So, that's basically his thing. Anyway, I guess he's the teacher. Hey, Darce, you little maggot. Who are you talking to? Quit daydreaming. You could have your wet dreams in just a little while. I'm giving you pieces of trash my attention. I expect the very same, at least tenfold.
Understood?
Okay. Hello, Sharkman, by the way. Thumbs up. Sure. I understand. Wakarimasu. Understood, sir.
I seriously doubt that you do, imbecile.
Right? I don't know. I'm not sure. No typos in this mode. So I don't know if the modder, because again, I still have that mod on that fixes typos and whatnot. I don't know if they proofread this mode, though, you know? Maybe they didn't because it will cause too much mental damage to go through, you know, this mode, because obviously this is the hardest mode in the game, of course.
Let's get back to today's subject. We only got a little to go before the class is dismissed. So we were talking about geography, the pathetic maps our miserable contemporary scholars have managed to put together. We are currently in the era that is known as the Western world, or Europa. Of the Eastern Sanctuary and its infinite range reaching to these. And behind the southernmost borders of Europa, there lies a torching continent of Abyssonia. Now let's see if any of you maggots keep up with the times. Can anyone tell me what's the name of the freshly discovered dark continent that lies beyond the ravaging seas in the west?
Okay, there's a bit of lore actually as well. America. You know, I don't know if it's America. Oh, it could be. I don't know. Obviously, this is kind of like a, you know, medieval fantasy kind of setting for all of the like real life names that we have for the places have, you know, slightly fantastical names instead. Oldegar is in the north. That's where Ragdavir is. Or Ragdavidir? So I don't know how to pronounce his name. That's where he comes from. Atlantis? The lost city of Atlantis? Vinland? I think it's Vinland, at least as far as I remember. If you play Ragdavidir, you learn like a little bit of a backstory of him going to Vinland in the first place. That's where he gets the Cube of Depths, by the way. You know, he brought back the Cube of Depths to his hometown, and that's why Lagarde came in and, you know, got that artifact from that village and killed everyone. So, yeah. I think it's Vinland. Vinland. Correct. Worms like yourselves got at least some brain activity. Gonna be surprised. Right then, next quiz. Actually, I've had enough teaching you miserable worms. There's only so much information you can take. I'll give you an easy one. Out of these kingdoms and countries, which one is the northernmost? I think it's Aldegard? Kingdom of Dawn is the kingdom that a lot of the characters come from, actually. At least the, you know, the playable characters. Jataya, actually don't know what Jataya is. Episonia is actually new to me as well. It was just mentioned. I think it's Aldegard. Is it Aldegard? Right, you're right. Yeah, doesn't mean he just said though. Did he talk about Aldegard? I can't remember. But I know Ragnadir is from Aldegard. Anyway. That's all for today. Thank God for that. And thank you for letting such low-life bastards exist under the same roof as where the great terror of the East resides. Class is dismissed for today. So long, suckers. This really is the true terror. Like, I imagine... I mean, I don't think there's deep lore on this, but like, I imagine maybe like there's some kind of sick elder god that like captured everyone and put them in high school, you know, and everyone's under like some kind of hallucination. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Hey, save the game. I don't think there's any saving. Where's my Book of Enlightenments? Can you give me like 10 Book of Enlightenments, please? No? Guess not. You're making me play a dating sim without saving? How dare you, game? How dare you, developer? Map of the known world. I don't know. I mean, I guess we gotta pick somebody. We gotta pick somebody. Fuck you, you're yellow. Why are you yellow? Like the Simpsons? Also, it's funny how they got censored. Oh. Hi. Melvin gives you a genuine smile. What's on your mind? Sorry if I was caught my own bubble a little there. I was just wondering things. Like, if you had a rainbow-colored cat, when it got old, would its rainbow fur lose its vibrancy? I mean, that would seriously be pity. Maybe, but I'm sure she still feels vibrant as ever. Yeah, maybe. What's inside is what counts. Okay, I don't know if that dialogue matters. Da-da-da. Nobody seems to be lost in her thoughts. Well, let's talk to Lagarde, which is the toxic boyfriend that Dars has. Hi, how's it going? I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. That's nice. Okay. Okay, not good for... Not really good at small talk. Alright, you? I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. I've been thinking about the future a lot lately. It's important to choose your path early on, even if you're only in high school. I think this is the only way to discipline yourself and eventually reach greater heights. So many students think that life only begins after school ends, and they end up wasting a lot of precious time. What are your goals then? Well, my first step is to become a knight. I want to rule my own army one day, but you have to start somewhere, right? It's funny, I guess everyone's just pretending to be teenagers, by the way, even though I feel like they're, you know, the sprites are grown adults. What about you, Enki, the nerd? You're still there. Can't you see I'm reading here? I have no interest in wasting my time with the likes of you. Just like the real game. Isn't that a bit rude? Rudeness is just a man-made conception. In the end, we are all alone in this world, so naturally I do what I see best. Now leave me be. Okay. He does get mad, actually. I think, yeah, if you talk to him in the actual game too much, he just gets mad at you. I don't know. He's a hyper introvert. Oh, I don't know how to say this. Hey, Hudamada. Oh, excuse me. How are you doing? I'm doing fine, you? I'm alright too. Thank you for asking. This school does get into my head sometimes. I plan on hanging out after school today. You're free to join me if you want. Maybe not. Oh, it might be good for you, but whatever suits you best. I don't know. I don't want to make any commitments yet. What are you, Kahara? Which, by the way, yeah, especially drawn in this style, he just reminds me of Shinji Mato from Fate Stay Night, you know? Which is funny because that's one of my most viewed videos, you know? I have like a video that's like Shiro punching Shinji in the face. That's literally my highest viewed video on the channel. Every YouTuber has one, don't they? There's a random video that just got viral for some reason. And I'm just reminded, you know, whenever I mention Shinji, people think for some reason Neon Genesis Evangelion Shinji, like that Shinji, for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know. To me, when I think of Shinji, I think of the asshole, you know, Fate Stay Night Shinji, which is a irredeemable bastard. But anyway, what's up, Dollface? What are you guys talking about? It's a secret. It's our own boys club stuff. Sorry, nothing personal. Okay. Talk to Crowmauler. Just drawn in this style. Crowmauler is trying to take part in the conversation here, but fails miserably at it. He seems desperate trying to make friends, but no one wants to be a friend with a crow. It appears the Crowmauler lost his good luck charm, the pinecone pig. That's why he feels especially lonely. That's so sad. What is this music? What else can we do? I guess we just look around. Hey, look at this. There's something weird in the notice bar. Did you know that you could just hold down Enter to speed up things during those long classes? Yes. Well, Enter and Z, I believe, are the same thing. You know, I've learned actually a way to speed up text is not just holding Enter, you know, like this. You can do it like that. That's like pretty quick. A faster way to do it is W. I've seen other people do it on the videos actually, and I mean, no one told me, you know, like there's no like, as far as I know, you know, there's no like instruction manual that tells you that, where you can just hold W to skip everything. I eventually figured it out by looking at the game's controls, by the way, which I believe you look here. I believe it's W. W, I guess, is page down for some reason. That skips text a lot faster. But anyway. Something I learned. But here's the tormented one. You know, he's just all, well, I was gonna say all skin and bones, but he's the opposite actually. He's just meat. The tormented one is observing, investigating the painting on the wall. The painting has a faded silhouette of a person shrouded in veils. The person has her neck cut open, and the blood fuses together with the veils in a rather beautiful manner. The tormented one seems to dismiss the gore in the painting. It's more concentrated on the form the silhouette creates. Oh, there can be beauty in macabre concepts too. The tormented one is almost nodding in agreement. Almost. He still retains his posture and his cool and collective image he puts out. He's so cool, I guess. It's like no skin. It's just no skin. You do get a glimpse that maybe there's something else too behind his fleshy exterior. Yeah. Like a little girl? Hey, it's a little girl. She didn't become the god of fear and hunger. You know, she didn't like transform in like in a very painful way into like a weird monster thing. It's fine, you know. The girl's walking around the hallway restlessly. He notices you and nods as a hi. How's it going? The girl shrugs. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Prom 1590. I guess that confirms the game takes place in the 16th century. Makes sense. Doors locked. Also spikes. Casual spikes. Just some spikes. That's all. I remember the spikes from the gauntlet. Hello? Naked Nazareth? Spare body of Nazareth. Yeah, I know about this. You know, it's funny. I think it's a reference to the game. Again, I didn't really showcase too much of Nazareth, or at all, really. But there's a whole, like, little side objective of getting his body back, you know? So you can do that, sort of. But he doesn't actually get his body back. He prefers being a floating head, I guess. What is it, pupil? The class is over, so I don't want to see your miserable face anymore today. Well, can I learn more about geography? Really? Most surprising. I've been a teacher for several hundred years now. This is the first time I hear a student wanting to learn more. What did you do before teaching? You mean to tell that you haven't heard of Nazareth, the doom and terror of the modern man? Just what do they teach you in school these days? I don't know. Nazareth, he's just an evil wizard, you know? He's like really arrogant. Kind of an asshole. Or slot. I don't know. Can I go left? Oh, there's... Oh, okay. Classic RPG thing where, like, every time I play an RPG Maker game, it's always like, it's never clear that there's an exit. You know, I don't know. Also, coin. Boop. And then you die because you got tails. Barrels. Just some barrels. I'm so used to looting items. You know, I was just speeding fast in text. But there's no items that loot. You're just gathering rainwater and crates. Just some crates. So. Actually, is that money? Yeah, I was wondering. Yeah, it's actually money. Okay, so you pick it up like fucking Mario. Whee! Yahoo! It's me, Mario. Moonless patrolling the area. Oh, it's Moonless. Again, another actually a character that I didn't really recruit in my playthrough, at least in the recorded playthrough anyway, but she's actually a dog. You gotta give her some raw meat. And she joins your party. Great. He was very strong in my early playthroughs. Because she's so easy to recruit, you know? Let's see, there's armory? Exton? Can I learn soul? Can I use my soul stones? I don't have soul stones. There's a connection mode. I use the hexen. Great. Past tense. I have access to all the other souls, it seems like. And I have max affinity. I don't know if this matters. Do we get any fights, actually? I actually have no idea if we do get into fights. Interior design. Bookshelves. For sale. Comes with books. Amazing. Miscellaneous design items. Talk to you? Right, do I just talk to you, or I'm trying to talk to you up? Oh ho! Welcome, jeweler. What do you want to buy? Beds, storage, carpets, decorations, furniture. You can buy stuff. I don't know. You can do like Animal Crossing style, where you like decorate your room or something. You can buy a decorative miasma just for fun, I guess. Okay, that's funny. Sacrificial statue. Don't worry about it. Just some guts, you know, just on the table. Miscellaneous goodies. Welcome. He's just the guard, the shopkeeper. Amazing. Well, you can buy some items here. That's interesting. I don't know. I don't want to use my coins because it seems like the only way I can get them is just by walking over them. They seem limited. Open. Anywhere else? I go down, it seems like. Any other doors I haven't been in yet, actually? Excellent. What's the armory? All night. The tall knight gestures you to browse the equipment. What do you want to buy? Buy weapons. Thing. And you could buy armor. Do we start off with anything? We do have a longsword and eagle crest shield. Maybe it is like a thing. Is it like Persona? Is it like a Persona thing where like there is actually combat and stuff? There's dorms. I was just checking, do we lose our mind? You know, no, we don't lose our mind. Because I'm not using my torches. This is your room. Wow. It's just a bed. All of the day? Okay. That passes time, I guess. I don't know if I want to do that. Okay. You can climb in the toilet. I don't know if I want to do that. It's funny because that also appears in the original game. But I don't know if I want to climb in that because that's how you die as well in the original game. Hello, Warhound, by the way. What is this game? Well, it's the Dungeon Knights mode of the original game. You know, if you don't know what Fear and Hunger generally even is, I recommend maybe you check out the previous VODs. It's in the playlist. But this is actually the Easter egg mode, which is the funny comedy haha mode. You know, where like it's like a completely different contrast to the original game. It's like a separate mode entirely, which I assume is not to be taken too seriously. It's just a parody. So I'm just trying to I'm trying to get my bearings. So what are you supposed to even do here? All right. I'll check all the rooms. There's like stuff you can buy. That's interesting. So I guess let's go down maybe. Let's see. There's a way to go down here, right? Where do you want to go? So you go to the dungeons, the prisons, the mines, or the ancient city. Interesting. Level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4. Sure, let's go to the dungeons. Welcome to the, I guess, like actual gameplay, it seems like. So maybe really it's like Persona. It's just Persona. You grab some stuff. Loot, alright. There's some banging music, I guess. Store seems to be locked. We only have a long sword. We can use the red vial, but could I save the red vial? Whatever, let's do it. I don't know, I have no idea. I guess we're just looting. I don't know what a goal is, I guess, necessarily. Oh, there's a freaking guard there. I'm gonna lose my arms just fighting. Just in this dating sim mode, we're just gonna die. You know? And that sucks. Oh, I didn't mean to. God damn it. Oh, whatever. Let's just get rid of the arm. It's funny how we're still playing the actual game. There is still combat, as it turns out. I'm assuming this is like just normal mode though, Fear and Hunger mode. I know in the Terror and Starvation mode, every enemy has more HP and stuff. So you can't just cut off the arm sometimes. What kind of waste the bear trap? Oh no. Alright, so what coins? Wow, amazing. You've been watching the VODs? Oh, okay. So it's part of the mega. Yeah, as I explained earlier, this is the Easter egg mode. You know, Dungeon Knights. Basically, it's still the same game in a way. It's just a different mode. I'm assuming the developer added this as like a joke. You know, it's the joke mode. But it seems like there is actually some gameplay. So it's not just like a dating sim. It seems like it's also there's actually some aspects of like actual gameplay. So again, it's kind of like Persona. it seems like. Well, there's the actual dating sim aspects, but also you can just walk around and stuff. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing, so most likely I'm probably get a bad ending the first time, but I guess we'll see. I might have to look up a guide maybe to check out like how you're supposed to exactly progress and stuff with certain characters maybe. But for now, we're just checking it out, you know? Let's see. Bread. Now we do have a hunger meter, you know, just like the main game, so don't worry about that. I guess we should use torch because we are losing mind. Guards. Here's the new gods, by the way. You know, it's funny, they're still using the same assets as the main game. I mentioned before how like these statues, they do represent the new gods, you know? There's the endless one, the dominating one, the tormented one, and the enlightened one. They represent like the reign, you know, the new leaders of the world, I guess, in a way. Spiritual leaders, I guess. Oh yeah, I want to go down here. What's this? Soul Stone. Oh, that's interesting. It's funny. It'd be funny if they added that, like... It's funny you can just see the items on the ground, unlike in the main game. That'd be much more useful. Pinecone Pig. The Pinecone Pig is an item I never really use and play through either. But it's an emblem of good luck and fortune. The fact that you can craft it yourself works as a powerful symbol. Or symbol. Symbolism? As powerful symbolism? Powerful symbolism. Sometimes you get the recipe for the Pinecone Pig, and then you can craft it in the main game. What did I say? The bookshelf's full of ancient books about cult and other similar subjects. But you get to read enough in the school already, so no need to waste time here. Okay. Really? We don't get to do a coin flip for like books? Books are actually like scrolls and books and whatnot can be very useful in the main game. Death is the answer. That's still there. That's not very conducive to a high school environment. Cheese! Hello, ghoul. Here's a ghoul. I think I never showed this off, but you can actually talk to them. You can say hi. You can say, prepare to die. And it's like, I want to die, please, please. And the ghoul seems to lower his arms as if in surrender. So that's an easy way to like just kill ghouls. So they're not a problem. Something I didn't realize recently. You can also continue talking to them if you want to. And say, what's your origin? And they're like, I am not, or am I? The prisoner slurs something in uncertainty. The prisoner seems to be a dead man standing, brought to life by some wicked magic. Seems like there's only a fragile belief in life, keeping the ghoul on its feet. You might be able to shake the belief fairly easily. Right? And so you can talk to it again. And say, you're but a product of necromancy. What? Nani? The spell that kept the prisoner standing seems to fade, and it dies. Blech. There you go. Oh, there's no problem. I can use a soul stone. You know, I was wondering, should I save my soul stones for like fighting like bosses? Are there bosses in this mode? Can I get the salmon snake soul? That'd be great. I don't know. I guess I'll use a soul stone. I guess skill. I guess. If I wanted to. Egg. You will give me an egg. Okay, so you can leave there. So yeah, that's kind of it. So that's the level 1 dungeons. You just kind of, oh. I mean, I guess I should fight these guys. I just want to lose a limb. You know, can you still lose limbs in this mode? It would really suck if I lost limbs. It would definitely suck. You can still die in this funny parody mode that's not supposed to be taken seriously. You still just freaking die. Anyway. Oops, I didn't even do that. Oh well. Cut off your stinger, that's fine. Start again, because it's going to grab again. I fought these guys so many times already. Like, it's not guaranteed though. If you miss your first shot, if you miss the cleaver hand, it's really bad because he will probably just cut off your arm. Oh. Let's see, there's that thing. Maybe it's a blood portal? I don't think it's a blood portal. Oh, that's... Oh. But you don't have time to mess around. Okay, what's not? What's this? With his rose. Probably a good idea to kill these guards though, because it gives you silver coins. It's money. Give me the money. Give me the money. I'll never use explosive vial there. Any bear traps? I mean, it never matters. the guards are a type of enemies that will hit you even if you cut off their head. Because if you use the bear trap, you cut off their legs, and then that makes them vulnerable to like decapitation. But even if you do, they still attack you. Nonsense about fears and hunger. So, you know, it's just nonsense. Any raw meat? I don't know if I do. I don't think so. Kitchen, eggs. Any recipes I have? Dying from hunger, oh no. Did I rip that yet? I don't know. This is where the girl will usually be, in the cage. Alright, well I think I've looted everything. I don't know, I think it's time to go. You could try finding that guard again, but I don't know, I still don't want to risk it. At least without any limb protection, you know? So we're gonna leave. The game does not fit, or the music does not fit the game, yeah. Again, I'm assuming that's intentional. It's supposed to be silly. Let's see. Jeez. How much money do I have? Here's some money. I don't even use a lesser soul. I don't know what the strategy is. I don't know. I'm so used to the main game. I don't know what you're supposed to do in this mode. Exactly. What's the strategy here? Use the hex. I could also curse my weapon, I guess, if I wanted to save up my soul stones. Having on guard would be nice. Yeah. I had to work up to it. However. That's a problem. Locust Swarm, Blood Portal. I don't know, Blood Portal probably does nothing, I imagine. I can't get the... I wonder if we can get the simple transmutation spell. Well, they can do that. So obviously that's in the main game. You can't get it through other means, other than the scroll and the treasure chest. I mean, I don't know, what's good? If we devour, can be a thing. Both of those skills. Blood picking, necromancy, blood golem. And healing would be nice as well, just to have an option to heal. I don't know. I guess I'll work towards On Guard. On Guard is just very useful. I'm assuming anyway, it's very useful. I have no idea. I guess that's it. I don't know if there's anything else. Like, is there anything we can buy from the shops that's important? Buy a bunch of this stuff. Elixir of Body. Explosive Vial. That could be useful. I'm gonna buy one of those. I wonder if we can also buy a Soul Stone. I'm not sure. It's in the armory. Think about weapons here. It's just weapons. I would like to buy arm guards, yeah. I need to protect your limbs. You know, safety first. Always wear protection. Wait, don't they say that for something else? Anyway. That on, I guess. This is all this stuff. Shark Thief. I guess Shark Thief does more damage. I want to keep my defense high, though, I guess. I don't know. Maybe. Anyway. Alright. Anything new with the students, or should I, like, just simply... Because I'm wondering, should I just advance the day? Because obviously you can sleep in your dorm to advance the day. Or can you go to the dungeons again, I wonder? School is closed. Okay, I can't go back to school. Alright, that's it. Can I go back to the dungeons and grind, I wonder? It'll be interesting with grind. You don't have time to go dungeon dwelling today anymore. Alright. Okay, so you pick one or the other. You can't just, like, grind all day. Alright, well, I guess that's it. Time to go to sleep. I guess. That's the armor. Where's dormitory again? Over here, I think. No. Dormitory? How you pronounce it? Dormitory? Dormitory? domicile? No. Where do the other students sleep in? I guess you can't go in lock tight. I have lockpicking, you know? Can I just lockpick? I guess not. Alright, we'll just continue to the next day. Man, I'm probably gonna fail this. You know, I'm gonna be like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Day 1 results. Okay, interesting. They have all hearts. Pocket cat as well. Well, now's where I got 2 hearts from for some reason. The heck? I don't want to like date the teacher. You know, that's kind of weird. All right. Well, I guess I'll save. Where do I want to save actually? I guess I'll save. Oh, it's just an old playthrough, I think, or old save rather. Day 2. Oh, Pocket Cat's the other teacher, I guess. Did Pocket Cat really be a teacher? Anyway. Magnificent day, my peoples. Another blessed day in this blessed company. You should value every fleeting moment of your youth. Then again, not all of you are that young anymore. All apologies. I didn't mean to make you feel old or anything to that degree. Age is but a number after all. For some, that number is just higher than the others, and for some, this isn't really helping anything, is it? I don't know. I don't know if Pocket Cat should be saying, quote unquote, age. You know, age is just a number. I don't know about that count. Anyway, I was trying to have a light start for the day because our subject's of a heavy kind. We're having the psychology class today, and we're talking about depression, a little killjoy, eh? Of course, since I know next to nothing about real sciences behind psychology, you should take all of this with a grain of salt. These are just my ideas on the subject. So, depression. What depression is, the word comes from the term deep rest of the mind. Well, not really. I just made that up. But it sounds fitting, right? Right? I don't know. No one? Maybe I should explain a bit more. You see, often depression starts to loom over one because of a traumatic event or because of a longer-term, oppressing atmosphere. Whatever is the case, it drains the mind, exhausts your brains. And what do you require when you exhaust your physical endurance? What do you need when your body's calling quits? You need rest. Sleep? You need to sleep it off. Or that's what Darcy's saying. Sleep? You need to sleep it off. Sleep, that's genius. Just like your body, your mind needs to rest. What the mind needs after such an exhaustion is deep rest. That's why it must feel like there's nothing but numbing pain and darkness in the world, because your mind's in a state of deep rest. I like to tell you that it'll get better once it has its sleep, but the sleep might end up much too long. I think I was trying to go somewhere with all this. I couldn't leave you all without answers now, could I? Well, too bad. We're on over time already. Class ended a few minutes ago already. Let's continue our deep discussion some other time. Okay. So, you know, just a sex offender. You know, just lecturing us on depression. Good. Anyway. The girl is lost in her thoughts while looking outside the window. I mean, canonically, you know, I mean, obviously in this mode, it's just supposed to be funny jokes, but like, canonically, I think Pocket Cat has quite literally killed children, you know? Like, that's the implication anyway. He's like some weird, like, spirit monster that, like, just murders children, you know? And it's, you know, and obviously there's the implication of, you know, something else, but, you know, anyway. If I'm becoming a knight, I really need the proper gear. Who can I date this? Well, I'm not sure. I'm assuming... I don't know. I'm trying to talk to everybody. I'll talk to everybody again, maybe? Enki does not like talking. You're still there. Can't you see I'm reading here? I have no interest in wasting my time the likes of you. Okay, fine. God, this is such a waste of time. I can't believe how early these Western dungeon academies really are. It's very difficult back where I come from. Eastern sanctuaries, man, they're cruel. How does this show any interest in you? What's your mind? I lost a cave wolf fur in the dungeons the other day. Can't remember when I dropped it, I'm afraid. In the caves. The tormented one is observing, investigating the painting on the wall. The painting has a moody and misty scenery of outskirts of a small village. Upon closer inspection, you start noticing different things are off in the picture. You notice ominous shadows in the windows, you notice how crooked some of the trees truly are, and when you look at the picture from a distance, you notice the painting forms of a street with a vile face. The tormented one is investing all the little details found from the picture. Did you know there's a shape of face hidden there? The tormented one's embarrassed by the discovery as it was completely obvious from the get-go. He seems to think that not everything needs to be said out loud. Okay. I don't know, it was a freaking face. Aren't you surprised? Yes. I didn't know. I didn't know giant face. Oh. This looks just like Lagarde? It's just Lagarde, don't worry about it. Fancy seeing you here. You little peoples of mine visit me much too rarely. What do you think of today's class? It was distasteful. Oh, what an honest opinion. Really good, really good. Don't mind my feelings, just say how it is. The headmaster. I guess Pocket Cat's the headmaster. What? There? I don't know how to date everybody. I guess you're supposed to do things for everybody. It's like, or pick the right dialogue options. I'm not sure. I guess we'll just leave. I guess? Or can we go back? Or we can go back, but I imagine dialogue's the same. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Boo-doo-boop, boo-doo-boop. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Here's Crowmauler. Crowmauler is stalking Nilvin from the shadows. What? You hear very heavy breathing echoing from inside the beak. Are you stalking Nilvin? Ah! Crowmauler's mad at you because of your accusations. It might be best not to anger him further. Okay. Stop stalking her then. Oh? Hi. Nilvin gives you a smile, but she's also looking around. Are you looking for something? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm trying to look for stray cats. I'm sure there are some around here. I could try helping you find one. Oh? Oh no, you don't need to. It's just a silly hobby of mine. I just really like animals, that's all. Okay. Can't seem to find one. Controlling the area. I don't know, can I go into a fight with Crowmauler? I wonder if that's the thing. In which case, we'll just talk about some red vials. You know, where's the red vials? How do I, like, get OP and kill him? You know? No red vials. Okay, well, I don't know, whatever. I guess we could just go back to the dungeons, I guess? Just continue grinding? I don't know what to do exactly. So I guess I'll just continue grinding. I have nothing to do. No one likes me. I'm going to the prisons. I'm just gonna go to prison. It's fine. Dungeon, go! You don't feel like sleeping. You don't want to sleep. I open the door from the other side. No, it makes no sense. This seems like a little different. Layouts. I mean, obviously the layout last night as well. I just noticed, yeah, everything's blocked off that way for some reason. I guess you have to go this way. Oh. Well, should be safer to fight these guys now. Hopefully. Take that. And take that. Out. And take that. Sometimes there's no music. You know, it feels weird when you're in battle and the music just suddenly stops, you know? It's like a record scratch. Music stops. A lot of damage though. We have a blue vial. Put that on real quick. Pick it up rather. Here. Fried meat. Chess. It is silver coins. I guess the idea is that if you are, I mean, just doing the, you know, the gameplay aspect of this mode, you just want to grind coins. Ooh, eyeglasses. That could be useful. Eyeglasses increases your accuracy. So you can use it to really, like, make sure you hit a certain part, like the head. I guess for the guards, still not great. Still hit you. For green herb. I can fight these guys, but do I want to? Because they can infect you. I want a salmon snake. Where's the salmon snake though? I don't know. I don't know where you get a salmon snake on this. Probably can't. There's a peculiar doll though. I give it to the girl. I don't know. I imagine maybe. No soulstone. Good. Alright, let me just fight these guys. I mean, as long as you have the arm guards. I believe the cleaver only chops off arms, as far as I remember. I'm not sure. There's been the guard here. Stinger thrust, which is always just it's kind of silly. You know, the developer put a lot of penises in the game and everything. But it's a bit like silly sometimes. Like, what are we talking about? He uses his penis to like slap. What? I feel like that would be very ineffective. Oops, I didn't mean to. Oh, I forgot. Did he? I wasn't paying attention. I guess. Did he do the grab move on the third turn or second turn? I don't know. I remember he always uses it on the second turn, and then 2 turns after that he uses it again. Did he use it earlier? I don't remember. I guess I just wasn't paying attention. Anyway. I'll have to heal up a little bit. Can I craft? Yeah, I don't have any craft recipes. So I guess I'll just use it. Oh yeah. That's just, you know, bring up the elevator, but you can't do that. I'm in this mode. Fluffy arm. Guard. As far as I know, like guard, the game, I feel like the game never really explains it. The guard function prevents coin flip attacks, so any kind of instant kill moves that requires coin flip, and it prevents limb loss. So that's kind of useful sometimes when you know the enemy's going to cut off your limbs. The only problem is that if you're by yourself, so playing solo, if you just guard the entire time, you never get a chance to actually attack. So if you know they're gonna use, you know, an attack that cuts off your limbs, you can actually just guard. Don't worry about it. Also, I always remember there's a freaking rusty nail here. You know, depending on the layout, there's always a rusty nail there in the main game. It's just weird how there isn't. Meat clear. That's like not as much. Hello, zombie. I'm going to use the power of diplomacy. As in, I'm going to say you will die. You're dead. Yeah, it's faster probably. Bye. Again, that's the ghouls definitely are scary though if you don't have, or you don't know about the talk option, because they are obviously zombies. They can infect you. Pretty magazine. What? What does it do? A thin booklet full of men and women in questionable poses. Very questionable. Kept relatively tiny. 9 silver coins. Did I use the soulstone? Yeah, lesser. Seems like every level of the, you know, dungeon area has a soulstone. Morning Star. Is that more powerful? It is. So I feel like it does blood damage. I'm not sure if it's better than or not. Shark Teeth, I imagine, does slashing damage, which is actually is more effective in certain enemies. I'm not sure. I don't know. Alrighty, let's see here. Back here, Hexen. I will use On Guard like that. You know, I'm kind of like metagaming, or not really metagaming. I mean, I'm trying to mid-max, even though this mode I feel like is not really just based on combat. With his rose. I don't know. You get some special items. Maybe you're supposed to give it to people? I'm not sure who to give it to exactly. I have no idea. I don't know. Armory. Do I want anything actually? I guess the only thing I would want is maybe, depending on how much it costs. Gaunt, you know, Gaunt stuff? It's pretty expensive, but it's the best armor in the game as far as I know. So we're gonna get it. Plate armor. Best armor in the game, which I think I didn't retrieve this in my recorded playthrough, but you would normally get this from the Gaunt Knight, you know, the Gaunt Knight that attacks you and everything. You, instead of like saving him with the elixir of mind, you would just simply kill him. And then if you kill him, you actually get his stuff, which is actually very powerful. It was actually better to kill him, but you know. Alright, I guess that's it. I don't know what else to do. I'm assuming after we go to the dungeons, that's it, so we call it a day. Who needs to date anyone? You know, we don't need to do that. Oh, got a heart with... I got 2 hearts of Pocket Cat. Why do I keep... I don't know why I keep getting hearts with teachers. Somehow.
The class is now in session. Today we'll be talking about the older gods. Religion in general seems to go on deaf ears these days with you youngsters. I understand the ancient rites and Sunday churches must seem ridiculous. At the same time, there's a lot of cultural history buried in what we call religion. Many everyday tasks were given the proper time thanks to those ancient rituals, be it meditating in the guise of praying or setting up our friends and family to be on funeral rituals. Of course, I'm not saying you should believe that bullshit Kings and Souls practically wrote all those holy books. Those texts are mostly just for crowd control, getting peasants to behave in fear of greater powers. Okay. Well, let's get to the topic. Grogoroth and Sylvian. Destruction and creation. They say one cannot exist without the other. What do you weasels think? What about the Moon God? In the grand scheme of things, where does the Moon God fit in? Were you drop on your head as a baby? No. I bet you were thrown into a wall. That's what you deserve, at least. Well, that's rude. I said we talk about Grogoroth and Sylvian. Why the hell would you bring up the Moon God? I don't know. It's just because. Yeah, it's priceless. You know, it's kind of laughing at you from the back row. The idea that destruction creations depend on each other is absurd. You can always destroy without giving anything back. I've destroyed entire armies in the great wars of the past. I've never created anything in return. I take what is mine, and that's the rule of nature. But no matter what anyone else might say, if you study the ways of Grogoroth, you will increase your chance to survive this wicked world by shit done. That's probably the best advice I can give you as your teacher. But that about sells it. I'm off. Okay, well, I feel like this teacher is very biased. I don't think he's very objective, actually. Freaking floating head guy. I need a sword. Lost K-Wolf for the dungeons. Hey, what do you got there? How to poison your dirty magazine? It's a dirty magazine, why would you need it? Well, now that you put it like that, I guess I don't. Those magazines are for old folks and people who don't get company otherwise. Okay. Maybe seems to be thinking something hard. What are you thinking about? Just today's class. I'm having a hard time wrapping my mind around the gods and religion. It's silly me being a new god and all. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. I don't know. Gods can have flaws too. Oh, what are my flaws then? Nilvin gives you a coy smile. I didn't mean to insult you. Hey, no worries, no insults taken. I don't know what the right thing to say is. And that's, you know, that's the hard part. How to not be socially awkward.
Okay, you see I'm reading here? I have no interest. Oh, Crowmauler. You hear heavy breathing echo from inside the beak. Seems like Crowmauler stalking Nilvin the Endless, prophesized one. If I say, are you stalking Nilvin again, I think he might attack me, is the thing. I don't want him to peck me to death, so I'm just gonna leave. Is there a story in this mode? I mean, I guess you're seeing it. I guess that's it. You know, the objective, if you didn't see in the very beginning, is to get a date. You get a prom date, basically. But yeah, tomorrow was observing investigating a painting on the wall. The painting's very dark and barely make out anything from it. Upon closer inspection, or upon closer investigation, you notice an old crooked lady harvesting hay with a sickle. The crooked lady seems to have 3 arms, with an extra arm extending from her back. You're not sure, but it almost seems like an old lady has got a grin on her face. I think I know who this painting depicts. The tormented one seems to raise his eyebrow when you mention this. He's clearly curious, but his cool attitude prevents him from showing this too much. 3 arms? I mean, it reminds me of the Skin Granny, you know? The main game. I don't know. I feel like when I go to the dungeon, this is kind of like maybe it's the wrong thing to do. I'm supposed to do something else. I guess we can go back to the dungeons if we want to. Unless there's anything else I can interact with around here. Oh, there's a girl. Moonless is petting happily. The girl is petting Moonless. She notices you and nods a hi. You two seem to get along well. The girl smiles widely. She points to you to pet the Moonless as well. Pet Moonless. You pet Moonless, she seems happy. Amazing. The girl giggles a little. Right. Cool. Oh. You see her as well? I don't know. For some reason, I'm thinking like her sprite got duplicated. It's a different Nilvin. Apparently, she's looking for a cat. I mean, actually, can we actually help her find a cat? I mean, I haven't seen a cat around here. Is that like a thing we can do? I don't see a cat anywhere, really, however. I don't know if it's like supposed to mean like, oh, you know, she's just referring to a cat, but like there's no actual cat to find. Or like you're actually supposed to find a cat, you know? That's what I'm kind of like not sure about. Cat. And we like go to a pet shop and buy her a cat? No, I don't think that's what you're supposed to do. She doesn't want to like own a cat. She just wants to, I guess, see a cat. I don't know. I mean, there's a pocket cat, you know, in the school right there. Anyway, let's go to the mines, I guess. Let's check out the mines. Dungeon, go. Oh, lizard men. I don't know about finding lizard men. They can poison you, which is bad. That's not great. Hopefully there's no ghosts around here. This area, I think, is where normally, you know, in the main game anyways, where the ghosts are here. Problems. We'll go over here. This is actually where you get like a guaranteed shark teeth, actually. Out there. There's usually a chest here, I think. Nice, we're going. So what's this? A plush toy? Plush toy. Stuff with feathers. Let's see. Again, this is where ghosts usually appear, so I don't want to be here. Actually. Yeah, there's a freaking ghost. No. Ghost don't though. Oh, don't get soft lock, however. If you get soft lock, it will suck. I don't have a cursed weapon, I don't think. This is very dangerous, to be honest. Like, I don't want to be here. This sucks. Yeah, I imagine fighting a ghost will get you nothing. Usually, oh, lost Osmo's here. Oh, okay. Well, if it's the guard, it's fine. It's ballista, actually. Ballista guard. We'll just go for torso. We have good armor, so it's fine. I'm just gonna kill him. Gotta be ready to run, though. Also, I guess the, Warhound? Warhound. Stone. I'll actually use those. A lot more soul stones. A lot of soul stones in the mines. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Alright. And I'm leaving. I don't know. I don't want to be here. A lot of soul stones, though. That's good. Yes. Well, I say that's good. It's not really the main... To be honest, like, being more powerful is not really the main point of the game, really. That's what you do. Yeah, there's this thing where you can, like, buy stuff for your dorm, I guess. How long does the game even last? Like, I don't think the game even lasts that long. Or, like, the mode, anyway? Not the game. You can buy some stuff, but... I don't know, the game would last as long as Animal Crossing. Or maybe it doesn't carry over, maybe it's like New Game Plus, I wonder. I mean, they would make sense if it did, actually. I don't know. But otherwise, you know, buying furniture seems like not... That seems like useless. You know, excellent, though. What else should we get? I mean, I guess healing. Pros. I guess I'll get healed. Is what I'll do. Probably. Oh, okay. So I did get a plush toy. Well, instead of this, instead of a cat, what would this plush toy bear do? Oh yes, so cute. And so cute for you to give this. Nelvin is rating her smile. Great. Look, I feel like I want to go through the Yuri route. You know, anyway. Be interesting. But I think that's it. Hungry. Eat some bread. Also, I guess we need to heal up. Good thing I just got power of healing. Oh. And get some mind back, maybe. Even though we're technically in high school, I guess we're gonna just get drunk. Yeah. Just some ale. Good. Hopefully they get some hearts of Nilvin in that case. Maybe? Maybe not? Oh no, there's one heart. I feel like we're not doing so well, though. I guess we'll see. A4. Well, hello, you little strangers. Nice weather today, isn't it? All dark and misty like it should be. Today's subject is a nice one. Let's talk about fear and horror. Fear is one of the principal emotions humans can feel and has been very much necessary to our survival since the dawn of time. Feeling of fear shows its beautiful head in situations where survival or personal goals might be compromised. A threat might be either physical or mental in its form. Physical threat is often more straightforward and usually directly linked to our survival, or it might be otherwise be a more concrete obstacle. Whereas mental and psychological fear deals with the possible loss of our social roles, destruction of our identity, or seclusion from the communities we associate ourselves in. One of the core elements of fear is the feeling of disgust or possibility of contamination. As examples, of physical fear of contamination might come from things that are rotten or alien to us, where there is a chance for disease or it otherwise risk our survival. And psychological contamination might be something that causes more decline or corruption in us. Oh, one thing to note. Of course, in this talk, it's easy to mix the psychological fear with what is considered psychological horror in books and novels. That term refers more to how these previously mentioned forms of fear are suggested on a psychological level. In horror, it doesn't exclude either of the forms. Getting confused? All apologies, I get so carried away with the subject that the text just keeps flowing from my mouth. Okay. Well, look at the time, it was the end of class. Let's recap quickly. What were the two main forms of fear? fear and hunger, I guess. Physical mental? Righto! I love when you actually listen to my monologues. It's nice to have an audience after all, no? Is that how you spell monologue, by the way? I didn't point it up. But that's all, folks. I don't want to bore you with too much text, so let's keep these classes light, shall we? Once again, it was an honor. Okay, bye. What do you think about? Nothing important. I'm just kind of bored. Also anxious about tomorrow. Maybe a date? Maybe not today. I already had other plans. I hope you're okay with this? Ah, damn it. Got rejected. What are we supposed to do now? What's the point? Also Enki? I'm assuming Enki is kind of like, don't talk to me. Yeah, don't talk to me. I lost cable first. And she's boring. Is this my life these days? Where are all the crazy adventures? I don't know, man. Now that I know about her like little plush thing, maybe I can give it to her early, maybe? Like go to the specific dungeon area. Girls petting moonless. Wait. I don't know, I guess while we're here, we might as well check out the last area. You know, ironically for the dating sim mode, we didn't actually do much dating. I guess I just missed. I don't know what you're supposed to do. Grab coins. Not these guys. I have a torch. Give me a torch. I don't have anything to craft torches with. But yeah. I forgot I have an on guard, by the way. Didn't get to use it last time. I guess, yeah, just that. And then attack torso. Gonna like bite you. Does it affect you if it does that? I don't know. Does it do a grab move? Oh yeah, I forgot. It does a grab move. Am I gonna die? Don't die? Okay. Ow, it's not damage. At least I don't get infected, but still. Soulstone? Why not? Also spider? Spider! It's a spider, oh no! I step on the spider. Good. Imagine if this was the music for the entire game, you know, it just would not fit at all. It would be very unfitting. Oh, there's those guys. I hate those guys. What? White angel? There's a white angel in here? Are you kidding me? Okay, now I know. Yeah, okay, well, I don't know. I don't think we should fight this thing, but you can lose a limb, I think. Well, maybe. Well, let's see. Can I just, like... Maybe it's not too bad. I do have, like, strong armor in it. Guard. I think it has an instant kill move, though. Yeah, does that move? Get rid of his arm, if possible. Does it do an instant kill move right after, I wonder? Or is it like the guards where like there's an extra turn? I imagine there's an extra turn. And that's gonna do the thing again. So it's very similar to guards, I think. It does a move on the second turn and then does another move again every other turn after that. Or like every other second turn. I'm bleeding to death though. Possible I like to heal up if I can. Maybe after I get rid of its like chopping arm, you know? Let's see. Whispers. Normally when you fight this boss, it's actually best to get rid of his heart. You use a magic spell, but I don't have a spell for that. Actually, I can't do the... Yeah, okay, I can't do the special move because it doesn't have any arms. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. How many cloth fragments? Do not. That kind of sucks, actually. I can't heal the bleeding. I guess I'll just do fast attack. Ow. And just like attack, I guess. Just attack torso. Ow. Being tackled to death in Pokemon. You know, I feel like the shark teeth, isn't it supposed to make enemies bleed? I think so. That's what it says in the description. I never get it to bleed. No one bleeds. You know, no enemies bleed, it seems like. I don't know. Never actually. Hold on. Let me like pause real quick. I don't have any cloth fragments, which sucks. Guess I'll just heal. Loving whispers. And I guess auto whiskey. Oh. Like not to do this. I just run. Move! Oh, damn. I was trying to get that too, but... Coin flip, I think, is just to damage. We have this. It's nice. It's an extra turn. Wish you could find some cloth fragments, though. Another soulstone. Guess I'll grow some meat. Just an impromptu barbecue. I'm bleeding to death, however. You know, where's the freaking cloth fragment? Come on. Explosive vial, Ring of Raves. Ring of Raves is okay, I guess. Please. I don't know. I mean, I guess they give you a lot of blue herbs. I'm gonna die to death? Where's the infirmary? Who's the school doctor? There's no school doctor? I'm dying. Help. Is it beds? No, any beds, rather. Flesh strips? No, flesh strips. Filthy bed. But the bed has a freaking blanket, though. Tear off the blanket. That's what you do in the main game. You can't do that? Really? Kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? That's where it came from. There's the white angel again. What's this? A44. Oh, that's what Ragnadir wanted, I guess. Where would it be? Well, we got devoured. What the heck? Why did I do that? Oh, there's this thing. Past the foresight, I guess. Same description. Free warside. Thing in here? 5 super coins. Worm juice and blue herb. Guess we'll leave. Interesting how like the dungeon nights mode has like custom, you know, layout. Also, I'm still bleeding to death. Ah! I'm dying, help! Ah! Ah! It's like this red now. Why is it doing that? It didn't do that in the main game as far as I remember. Give me the claw fragment. Good, okay. Staunch the bleeding. Amazing. Can I buy something that increases my mind? I guess. Give me a bottle of whiskey. You know, bartender. Give me some whiskey. Do I have any other mind healing stuff? I guess I don't. So I might as well buy more. No? Alright. I guess that's it. We explored the entire dungeons. Got an idea where to get the ice-earned items, I guess. That's interesting. I've got some flesh, though. I really got some flesh. That's not. I think that's not from the main game. It's just strips of flesh. I wonder if you use that with boneless, but it doesn't seem like it's the option. I don't know. Oh, I guess that's it. Let's go to sleep. I think I pretty much failed the main objective, though. The main objective is to get dates with people, which I did not achieve at all, actually. This is too hard. Keep getting hearts of Pocket Cat. This is not what I want. This is the wrong person to get hearts with. Day 5. The death and terror of the modern man, the slaughter from the east, the yellow death. Yes, I am here today. Nazareth the Great. Yes, that's all dandy and cool, but more importantly, the day is here. The harvest season starts, and you know what that means. The prom! So everyone, grab a partner, we shall be going to the dungeon party. Oh. I talk to you. Would you like to be my date? Huh? Did I hear correct? No, I couldn't have heard right. It would make no sense. Nope. The girl does not want to take part in this mating process. Okay. Strange way to say it. I guess Enki and the Tormented One is canonical. They seem to be talking to each other, I guess. I can't stand these prompts. Be my date? Doesn't look like I would like to be your date. No, I don't think I do. Don't bother someone else. Are you on a date? He's twitching his head in discomfort. He really doesn't want to have this conversation. Okay. No one wants to be my date. I feel like I don't have enough hearts for everybody. I don't want to date the teacher, so can I just leave? You have to choose your partner. If you don't, that would deem your academic career a failure. So are you sure that you return to your dormitory while the others go to the party? Screw this. Sigma grind set. You return to your room. While you walk away from classroom, you hear the laughter and soft giggle echoing from the school. Forever alone. So this is where you ended up spending your prom night. Feels like everyone else got their special someone except for you. You are feeling sad. As the moon rolls up on the sky, you start hearing other students returning to their dormitories. Some return alone, some return in company. Sounds like they had fun at the prom. You have failed. That's the last thought you have before the tears guide you to sleep. Well, I guess we failed. It's just too difficult. It's too hard. You know? Who cares about the main game? You know, this is the true difficulty. Trying to understand what, you know, dialogue choices you're supposed to pick to get a date. I have no idea. Oh well. Guess that's it. So I guess that's obviously the fail ending. You know, I just kind of like check that out mode. Yeah, maybe I'll probably try to get the other endings now. Maybe like actually get. So let's try this again. First time we did it, we failed. I guess we should really focus on like one person. I guess we'll focus on Evan because obviously we gotta do the Yuri route first. All right. So I guess we should say, what's in your mind? And then you have to say, that's a silly thing to think about. What? Newman has a coy smile on her face. Okay, so I guess that's a good thing. So you're supposed to say, that's silly, haha. Your thoughts have no meaning. I must dismiss your thoughts because they mean nothing. Let's say, look at that rainbow cat that was mentioned before. Oh yeah, how'd you know? Yeah, do I look so desperate to see that rainbow barf? Rainbow barf. Anyway, give her the doll again. So cute. He seems to be thinking about something hard. What are you thinking about? Just today's class. I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around the gods' religion. Hee. Gods can have flaws too. What are my flaws then? You're pretty out there, you know? I don't know what you're talking about. Hee. Pretty out there. Over here. Alright, so we did the right things this time. We said the right things to her. We gave her the teddy bear again. Now she's over here. Hey, I figured this was your room. I just wondered, do you like me? Even though my boobs are censored. You know? You're okay. You know, you're okay, bro. No, yes. Yeah, I thought as much. Hey, let's see, let's see. Let's see each other tomorrow? I guess is what you're supposed to say. Good night. Okay. See you tomorrow. Devin seems really happy. Great. She has very little lore. You know, in the actual main game, we don't even know much about her. I guess she's just generic, you know, airheaded anime girl in this version. Alright, Nilvin. Would you like to be my date? He did ask. I've been waiting for you to ask this for a couple days already. I think you're the only one who can stand my airheadedness. Hee. Okay. Good. Amazing. Even the yellow mage is dancing. Isn't that a bad thing? When the yellow mage dances, isn't he casting his spell that pops off your limbs? Told you no, the story actually had a happy ending. Let me tell you though, it was no easy task. But getting a day in this life or death once-in-a-lifetime occasions gave me a great deal of confidence. I feel like I can tackle whatever awaits me in the dark corners of the world. I feel like I could master that academic career and then continue pursuing my destiny after the school is over. No doubt I'll become a famous legend that will be talked about in the coming centuries. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Tonight is only for partying. Let's leave our stress behind. I thank you once again for following me on this grand adventure. Let's do it again some other time. See ya! Happy ending! Great, we did it. Yay. Also, does Nazra have, like, lipstick? Does makeup? Anyway, there you go. And thus we conquered the true fear and hunger. That is high school. So I imagine there's like different variations as well with all the other characters, I imagine. But no, it's kind of silly. I don't know. Should I try to get all the other endings? I'm not sure if I want to do that. It seems a little tedious, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. But there you go. Again, it's just like a little silly little Easter egg mode that is not to be really taken all that serious. But it's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like you know how like in I know Fate Stay Night in particular, but like for example in Fate Stay Night there's like spin-offs, you know, of like the same universe, but like it has the same characters and everything, and the same idea, but like obviously it's the setting, you know, is much more upbeat, I guess, you know, like it's not like as dreary and dark. I feel like that's a common theme though. I feel like in almost like every piece of media, you know, whenever that piece of media, like a video game or like an anime, whatever, is like really dark and horrible, there's always a spin-off where everybody's just happy, you know, it's like, and nothing bad happens. I feel like it's just a natural inclination, I feel like, to do something like that, to just balance out the scales, I feel like. I don't know. But anyway. But yeah, there you go. Alright. So I guess that's it for like the little silly dating sim mode. You know, I went back and tried to get another ending and everything, but it seems very glitchy. You know, the mode seems kind of like unfinished and frustratingly like buggy. It seems like, I don't know. I don't know. It's like the vanilla bugs, or it could be somehow. I don't know why it would affect it, but the mod, you know, that I have. I don't think the censor patch would do anything, but I think the one that fixed proofreading, you know, the typo mod, somehow it might affect some of the scripts. I'm not sure. I have no idea if it does or not. It seems like sometimes it's buggy, like the vanilla game is buggy, or it's something that messes with the files. I'm not sure. But yeah. So I was thinking of trying to get all the other endings, but it seems like it's not possible, and it's like kind of, you know, frustrating to like figure out how to like get around the bugs. So I don't think it's possible. And I think I know that some of the content is unfinished anyway. It seems like, you know, there's a couple endings you can't get anyway, so it's impossible. I think the developer never actually finished scripting everything properly. Seems like, as far as I know, anyway. But yeah, there you go. That's a little silly dating sim mode. You know, I guess it's just fine, just for like a little mini thing you can do for a little bit. You know, as like a contrast to the main game. I guess yeah, it's just a funny little thing, not to be taken too seriously. There you go. But I guess that's not it for Fear and Hunger. The next thing I'll do is probably try out hard mode, you know? So maybe a little bit more, you know? I'm a little bit obsessed with this game still. So probably I'll try out doing the hard mode ending. Because I'm a bit of a completionist, so I actually want to try out getting the special ending that you can only get with very specific characters, with very specific requirements on the hardest difficulty. So I'll probably try that next time. But there you go.